This is not a drill. We got new mechanics for Granblue, and holy, these mechanics are insane. So let's look into them right quick. Let's talk about the first new mechanic, Raging Strike. Raging Strikes are essentially unblockables that can cause guard crushes. In addition to that, it lowers the opponent's bravery points. So, one, there are guard crushes in Granblue now. Holy moly. Take this with a grain of salt. It's up to you. Think that's a pretty insane change. Now, in exchange of that, when you get hit with this on block, at least, it depletes the opponent's bravery points. So I'm guessing this is going to be a brand new system that they're introducing to Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising. So, oh man, I'm very curious to see about this now. And it says that not only that, when performing a Raging Strike against another opponent during a block stun, it won't cause a guard crush. So you gotta be careful with your timing. I guess that's gonna be the Lediva example that's being shown off right here. So I don't know, it's pretty interesting. The next mechanic we have is Raging Chain. Raging Chain can be performed as an additional follow-up after using Raging Strike, and it requires a good bit of SBA gauge. So I'm guessing it's probably gonna be 75% meter. I don't think it'll be 100, but it's definitely probably gonna be around 50% to 75% that I'm guessing, since they did say it's going to be a lot, and it can be changed to additional text for more damage. What this reminds me of, in a sense, it reminds me a bit of the rush mechanic. That's the first thing that comes to mind for me. But it says it can be performed after Raging Strike, which is the unblockable text. So I don't know, maybe it could be a separate mechanic altogether. I could be very wrong on that, but this is a very interesting mechanic. It's definitely going to add some spice to the game. And then we have Brave Counter, which Brave Counters are pretty much counter attacks that can be performed while blocking or during guard crush that send your opponent flying on a successful hit, and has a quick recovery if blocked. Make it effective tool to turn the tables or tide of battle. So it costs 1 point of bravery. So what I'm getting from this is that we're not only getting a new system being introduced, the bravery point system. So I'm very curious about that. A lot of people are saying that it's going to be like a little guard primer. I'm not too sure, because we don't really have a visual indication, like a little UI displaying it. But I don't know, I think it's pretty interesting. Honestly, what I'm very interested to see, are these 3 mechanics going to be added on top of the overdrive mechanic, the rush mechanic, and the backshift mechanic? Or are those mechanics completely gone from the first game and they're just using these to, you know, they use these as replacements? Granblue Rising is shaping up to be a crazy game, and I'm looking forward to it. So I can't wait to see how these mechanics are going to be used in practice. So I'm looking forward to it.